Ran into this guy and he challenged me to a match. After the 30-day challenge, I'll be ready.
Hello, Dan Gable here, Olympic wrestling champion and former wrestling coach of the national champion Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm giving my support to the Mills Wrestling 30-Day Challenge. This is a good time to work on getting better, faster, and stronger while staying home. It is important to distance ourselves from others while continuing to work hard and smart to improve. Takedowns are one of the most important aspects of wrestling. I am encouraging you to participate in the Mills Wrestling Takedown-a-thon. Not only will you get better at takedowns, you will also be helping the sport through the National Wrestling Hall of Fame Gable Museum. Work smart, work hard, and stay safe.
Welcome to the Dan Gable Museum, National Wrestling Hall of Fame. This is our learning center. It's a beautiful place. Resolite has helped us with mats and imaging and everything, and I know you got a takedown-a-thon coming up. I want to wish you luck with that. We appreciate everything you can do for us. Obviously, right now we have a roof problem in the museum. We're really trying to get some help for because we need it to be able to, we're preserving our history and having people come in and be able to use our facilities and so forth. So appreciate all you can do. We appreciate all you do for the sport of wrestling.
Okay, Coach Mills here, day 21. Question for the day: does practice make perfect? Okay, warm up, day 21. I want you to do some static stretching and a little bit of movement. Dynamic stretching, even take a little jog. But then these are some line drills you can do. I don't have a big space here at home. You might not either, but these are things you can do. I call them line drills. So forward roll, okay, jog it back, backward roll, okay, jog it back, and we're gonna go forward and back. I'll adjust just a little bit forward here, and then from here I'm backward, and then come up into a good stance. Those are fun. Cartwheel, like this. And we're going duck walk. We're just here. Shoulder roll. All you do is just tuck your shoulder in. And then do the other way. High C, just like our step here. Okay, sweep single. And double leg. I like to do double legs like this. We're here, take a good step. I can use my hands and blast in. Crab walk, bear crawl. So crab walk, bear crawl, crab walk. Okay, hip heist drill. And this one, just kind of in a jog, picking up marbles, and we're picking cherries. Picking up marbles, picking cherries. There's your warm-up today. Okay, day 21, was in full camo. I like camo. Sasquatch won't see me coming. So takedown-a-thon, this is what we're trying to bring everybody together to help the Gable Museum. They need a new roof that's leaking in the wrestling part of their museum. So we need all hands on deck. Wrestlers, if you've wrestled in the past, college, high school, my way, new way, anything like that, love to have you help out. And so the takedown-a-thon, we're doing 100 takedowns a day. If you're just by yourself doing it, it's shadow drilling, shadow takedowns like we've been doing here during the 30-day challenge. If you have a brother or sister and can do takedowns, that's great. Or mom and dad willing to volunteer to help you, that's fine too, but keep the social distancing. So do not have a bunch of friends come over. Just gotta adhere to the guidelines that the government's giving you. Also, kicking it off, Mills Wrestling would like to donate $1,000 towards the museum. It's our pleasure to do that. Also, during the month of April, if you go to millswrestling.com and use the code MILLS2020, you get half off. And I'm going to donate all the profits of video sales between now and the end of the month of April to the Gable Museum. We also have other people stepping up in a big way. Chris Thomas, he's a big loyal Penn State fan. He's donating $500. And so thank you, Chris. And he wants the Nittany Lion fans that are out there to follow suit and give what you can. We also have anything we raise up to $25,000. Just a friend of wrestling, a guy that was a wrestler, owns a pro basketball franchise. He's going to donate $25,000 to match the first $25,000 that we bring in. And he's done that for a number of years. The Gable Museum, as I mentioned, had to cancel their golf outing in early May, so hopefully this can maybe help out in place of that. Big thank you to Chris Dunham. Coach, he sent out 1,000 emails to coaches around the state today. Thank you, Chris, and I want those coaches to step up and take on the Takedown-a-thon challenge. Almost calling on colleges: Central Michigan, University of Michigan, Michigan State, Davenport, Alma, Muskegon, Grand Valley State. Like you guys to take part in helping with this, past or present. If you wrestled there 30 years ago, please step up and help. High schools around the country, please take part. We have a lot of tough local high schools: Lowell, Rockford, Granville, Allendale, Detroit Catholic Central, Davison, Heartland, Dundee, Richmond, Hudson, Gaylord, Temperance, Bedford, to name a few. There's a lot other many tough, but I want you guys and the fans to get behind this. Anybody that donates $20, your name will be put on a list, and you'll be able to get free admission into the museum when it reopens. So that's a pretty cool benefit. You can see where the money was going. Last, a big shout out to two real special coaches. Coach Rod Lone from Northwood. He's been doing a lot to really help with this challenge, as has Dan Hugler over at Otisville Lakeville, over by Flint, Michigan. So thank you for you guys. I couldn't have done this without you. I'm gonna hold this up. This is where you send money to, right there. We'll try to text it on the screen. You can email me at dave@millswrestling.com, and I can send you a nice flyer for the Takedown-a-thon. So thank you for doing this. It's really going to help in a big way for the Wrestling Museum. Okay, technique, day 21. There's 3 big areas that you really essentially need in wrestling: technique, strength, and conditioning. Of all those, which one is the most important? Probably would say technique. But if you don't have this, strength and conditioning, that can hurt you too. But I believe there's a way you can work on your technique and then work on your conditioning and then get some strength things, but obviously weights are really a great way to do that too. So 100 takedowns today. That's our goal for the Takedown-a-thon. You've got the ones we've been doing, the high crotch, okay? Flare finish, you can dump it, and we can also lift it. If you watch the Metcalf video, there's 3 options there: flare, dump, lift. Sweep single, I'm gonna do it from this angle here today. We're here, I step, shoebox it to the outside, get low so I can wrap around that knee joint here, and then right knee over, left knee over, change off to the far knee, and drive and flatten them out and score your points. So the other takedowns you can work too, guys: fireman's carry, duck unders, ankle pick, low single, snap down, all kinds of things, throws. So just be careful at home. You can pick any of those takedowns. I would say concentrate on 2 or 3. That would be best. A new technique is base recovery. So you find yourself flattened out here. So what I do from here, some people try to bring their legs and push up, and that's really hard. I control the guys on this side, control the top side wrist, just like this. And now I bring my feet together and I bump back. Get him off balance. Then I go bottom leg, top leg, and spin up. One more time. Guys on this side, grab the wrist. I bring this up, point the elbow to the ceiling. Bring your feet together, ball back. Bottom leg, top leg, bottom leg. And you're out. That's a good base recovery drill. I want you to work that today, like 20 times from each side. Then the other technique, I want you to just pick 5 of the areas we've been doing. I'll give you examples. You look back on a previous show if you need to, but we got sit-outs. So you want to work on your sit-outs, just hit these. And work on your technique here. You want to stay tucked here. Get a nice rotation, 360. Got switches I could work on. Lean out. Guys on this side, lean out, cross over. Okay, power switch. Always work things from both sides. Gazzoni. I can work that. So each of these areas we're going to work for 3 minutes. Set a timer. Work diligently for 3 minutes on your weaknesses, ones you need to improve on. So pick 5, work on them, and then with your takedowns and your base recovery drill, that'll be your technique today. Okay, helping teammates in community, day 21. I want you to reach out to wrestling people in your community. Call, email, text, Snapchat, Instagram. If you're old like me, it could be a carrier pigeon. Might have to ask your parents about that. But get the word out on this takedown-a-thon and get some support from your community, and let's help the Gable Museum. Motivational quote. When I started out, I was in camo with my bow. I asked the question, does practice make perfect? My answer is no. Perfect practice makes perfect. Okay? Perfect practice makes perfect. You know, it reminds me kind of a little bit of, if you've watched the Olympics and the gymnastics, when they get a 10, that's a perfect score. Nadia Comaneci did it back in the 76 Olympics, and I know I'm going way back, but she's one of like the first ones to do that. So very cool. But in wrestling, drill your moves as perfect as you can. If you mess up, redo it. Don't count that one as one of your reps. And strive for perfection. Homework is a real fun one, and I watched this today, so you're really going to enjoy this. Watch one of the best matches ever, Kerry Colott versus Mark Ironside. And this is at Iowa, and Colott was 11-0, and Ironside was 21-0. Great match. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but watch that match, and I know you're going to really enjoy it. And in closing, again, keep pushing, helping with the Gable Museum. Let's all dig in. We can do this together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Song for the day, We Are the Champions by Queen. See you tomorrow.